Hello, everybody. Happy Black History Month. I think this picture is a picture of like an abstract of boats, but it also kind of looks like sharks. Anyway, I just want to say something a little bit. I was going to do Devil in the Grove, but I forgot the book. And so I just want to tell a short story about Frederick Douglass. In his autobiography, he talks about being a little boy and kind of understanding that it was, illegal for him to learn to read. And so at that time, he used to play with a group of poor white boys in the neighborhood. And he would pretend to just like write letters or something, and they would like say stuff like "you're so stupid" or "dumb" or whatever, and then write it the right way, which is interesting. And so he learned some of how to write in this way with these little boys. Another thing about Frederick Douglass in writing is that one of the men who enslaved him when he was a young boy was engaged to a woman who, I don't know if I think she was a Southern woman, but really did believe that little quote unquote Negro kids should read. And so she was kind of secretly teaching Frederick Douglass how to read. And her fiance, the guy that enslaved Frederick Douglass, caught her and was like, really giving it to her, kind of screaming and yelling at her. And the line, I don't have the paper with me, but the line is that he said to her something like, "Don't you know if you give," that's the N word, "an inch, he'll take an L?" And I just thought that was so interesting. The first time I read that many years ago, it just so highlighted the importance of reading. And so, of course, I want to take a minute and just give a slight plug around that school to prison pipeline. When when a human mind gets a good education, it can overcome a lot of the hardships of life. And so I think that Frederick Douglass's insistence upon learning to read and doing what he could to read is why we are still talking about him. This is a man who was enslaved in the South until he was 25. Before he died, he was traveling all around England. I mean, he lived a life. And I think that reading helped open his mind up to possibilities. Enjoy.